Hello, powerful ones, and welcome to The Power Plan with Tashara T.J. Robinson. I am your host, Tashara T.J. Robinson, and I am here to educate, encourage, and edify you on your life's journey. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the bell notification so that every time I drop a new video, you will be the first to know. I'm so glad you decided to stop by tonight. I love coming to you with another video, and my whole goal is to do nothing more than to lift you up, to let you know that one, you're not alone in whatever transition you may be going through. Two, there is a life after that transition, okay? So I was a former stay-at-home mom of 4 beautiful children. I was married for 19 years. And I was at home with our children for 17 years. I'm now divorced. I've been divorced now 4 years. So I'm now a single divorce working mother. Whew, big transition. I moved. I have a job now. I'm balancing working and daycare and other organizations. Yeah, it's a new life, and I like it. I do. Through this transition, I've been downloaded with so much wisdom. This wisdom, I felt like I needed to capture it. And I did. I started writing in my journal. Then I started making these inspirational sayings that I would post to my social media accounts. Then I thought, hey, I probably need to organize all this information because I want to write a book. And so I did. I've written 2 books. My first book is Power Moms, Persevere, Overcome, Win, Empower, and Restore. 12 stories of moms who found their power to win. I'll be sure to include the link in the description. And my first solo project is From Pitiful to Powerful, and that book is on Amazon right now. I'll be sure to include that link as well. So I found that as I went through this transition, I was reminded that I have an inherent power within me, that power to choose at every moment my thoughts, my words, my feelings, and my actions, therefore the conditions of my life. And there was just a point in time in my life where I had abandoned that power. So now I'm no longer doing that. I'm totally engaged every day, at every moment. I still have to review these same teachings that I'm sharing with you myself, which is why I do teach it, because it allows me to live it and share it with you. So as my life continues to unfold before you, I hope that you can gain something from my life as well. So on tonight's show, or today's episode, I wanted this channel to be a real channel for real people living real life, okay? So I want to talk about everything. We're going to talk about health, wealth, relationships, work, everything, emotional health. We're going to talk about it all because that's real life, right? And I do believe that this power that we have been given is more than adequate, more than sufficient to help us navigate each and every area of our life. So on tonight's episode, I want to talk about 5 tips for a healthy body even after childbirth. So I did include a picture of me in my bikini. Yes, that is me. That I had taken maybe about a couple years ago now. 2 years? Yeah, about 2 years ago now. And that's after 4 children. I'm so grateful that I have had the opportunity to learn about how to care for my body even after childbirth. And I want to share, again, that wisdom with you tonight. So first, before we get started, I want to lay some ground rules, okay? This is a no judgment zone. Okay, that means that everything that I tell you, everything that I share is from a non-judgmental place. And I'm hoping that if you have any questions or comments, that you too are coming from a non-judgmental place. You know, we all are, since we're just talking about, you know, a healthy body tonight, we each are made uniquely. You know, we each have the different body types, and our bodies respond differently to different foods. So what I want to do is make this episode, this whole channel, a very welcoming, non-judgmental place. So that's the first ground rule. That's really the only one, okay? Because throughout this entire channel, whatever we talk about, I want you to know that this is definitely from a place of love and non-judgment, okay? So now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about some 5 tips for a healthy body even after childbirth. Step number 1, I need you to decide to love and accept yourself right now. I know, I'm starting off saying 5 tips for a healthy body, and I go immediately to loving and accepting yourself right now. You guys, think about this. You, quote unquote, love your car, right? So people who love their car, they take care of their car. They wash it, they repair any damage to it. They love taking care of the inside of it. Those people love their cars, and that is how they treat it. How do you treat your own body right now? Unfortunately, when we make decisions, we're making that decision either from a place of love or a place of lack. And based on what you're basing your decision on, that'll determine your course of action before you. So if you find yourself lacking, I don't like my body, I hate my body, I hate. Think about, first of all, how that's making you feel. And then ask yourself, is it motivating you to even want to improve it? Probably not. If you hate it, you're not going to take care of it, right? But what if you loved your body? What if right now you went to the mirror and you looked at yourself all over and said, I love you. I love your body. I love my body. I love my heart, my lungs, my liver, everything. Start from the inside and go out. Name every body part. I do this. When I'm in the shower every day, I talk out loud to myself, and every part that I touch, I'm grateful for it. I am. Because I'm going to be here in this body for a while on this journey through Earth. So I have learned to love it, to love exactly right now. Okay? So you have to decide that for yourself. You are either going to love it, okay, or you're going to hate it. So you're going to base that decision on love or lack, and then that will take you to two different ways. Okay, so if we want to change or have a healthy body, first we have to decide to love and accept it right now. And if you've had any children, the first thing you can say is, I'm grateful that my body is able to bear children, okay? Even if you are a father, you still have contributed to that child. Love your body, accept it right now. And you do that by, again, looking at yourself in the mirror, up and down, head to toe, and saying, I love my body. Do that. And I want you to do that. I'm going to ask you to do that for 7 days. Okay? So 1, you are going to love and accept yourself right now. 2, I want you to write and then recite affirmations about your body. Okay? That's step 2. So an affirmation is nothing more than a statement stated in the positive affirmative regarding a character trait or even an improvement in whatever area of your life that you want to grow or develop. Okay, so a typical affirmation will go like this: I am loved, I am happy. Okay, when it comes to your body, I want you to write what your goals are. Instead of saying, I don't want to weigh more than 100 and blah, blah pounds, state it this way: I am a person who weighs, and then fill in the blank with whatever you want your weight to be. Okay, give me about 10 affirmations regarding the body that you want. Okay, what that is doing, it is reprogramming that subconscious mind. I do remember reading an article once that said people who have had the gastric bypass or the surgeries that encourage a large amount of weight to be lost, if that person doesn't change their internal vision or concept of themselves, that person is still bound to gain the weight back. Okay, so that's why we are starting from the inside out. 1, you're going to decide to love and accept yourself right now. 2, you're going to write and recite affirmations about the body that you do want. I am a person who weighs whatever. I am healthy. I love to drink water. I love that my body responds to me when I treat it well. Okay? Do you see what we're doing? We're working from the inside out. 2 or 3, I want you to visualize Literally visualize your new body and act as if you already have it. This is that faith in action, period. So you're going to actually sit for about a minute, 3 times a day, and you're just going to close your eyes and you're going to visualize the body that you want, and be very, very detailed, be very, very specific from your head to your toe. This is what I do. I just do. I see myself as the body, or in the body that I desire. 3 times a day, morning, lunchtime, and before you go to bed. That's it. What are we doing again? We are starting from the inside out. And what we're doing, we are reprogramming that subconscious mind to develop a new belief and a new vision for the body that we want, okay? So step 1, you're going to decide to love and accept yourself right now exactly the way you are. 2, you are going to write and recite affirmations about this new body that you want. Step 3, you're going to visualize the body that you want and act as if you already have it, okay? So if you were that particular size, what would you wear? Where would you go? How would you feel? I want you to sit with that vision, and I want you to conjure up those feelings too, okay? And then when you're done with this exercise, you get up and walk as if you're already that person, okay? Step 4, and this is where we're getting into some other actionable outside steps. Step 4, you're going to keep a food diary. I actually earned my personal trainer designation from the Cooper Institute about, 4 or 5 years ago. And when I did have my personal training clients, that was their first assignment. For 3 days, they were going to keep a food diary. I assigned that assignment because I did it myself. After I had my first child back in 1998, about 3 or 4 months later, we'd gone on vacation, and I was looking at some pictures. I'm thinking, oh, I really like that picture. So I went around to these other, weight loss centers, and they're like, that's going to be $1,000 for you to lose weight. And I thought to myself, I can starve for free. So what they did that motivated me to do my own research. How do you lose weight, right? So that was me in 1998. Fast forward, when I earned my personal trainer designation, it's a whole process that personal trainers use. So I want you to keep a food diary. What keeping a food diary will do, it will bring awareness to you about what you're actually putting in your mouth. So if you're eating 37 Cheez-Its and 2 30-ounce bottles of regular Coke, write it down. You're going to write it down. You're going to write down the calorie content, fat, sodium, everything. You're going to do that for 3 days. At the end of 3 days, what you're going to see is, you are going to see for yourself if you're eating too much, not enough, too much salt, too much fat, not enough vegetables, whatever. You are going to see that for yourself, okay? No one's going to make you do it, but it's something that will bring awareness to your mind. And then you know what you can do? After you make that food diary, I want you to go on your own journey to see, I'm a man and I'm currently 6'1", and I currently weigh 320 pounds, but I want to get to 290, okay? So there has to be some movement there. So you go on your journey to see, how can I reduce my caloric intake? What does that look like? You can go to menshealth.com. You can go to womenshealth.com to find many recipes on or plans. I want to eat 1,800 calories a day. I want to eat 1,500 calories a day. This is what it looks like. So having the food diary for the first 3 days brings to your awareness what you're actually eating, so you can see where you need to tweak it, okay? Simple, right? And step 5, I want you to increase your physical activity to a minimum of 3 days a week. Now, I said that because I want that to be very, very general. If you are coming from a sedentary lifestyle, I'm not asking you to go do, a kickboxing class for 3 days a week. No, not healthy for you. No, maybe you could walk 3 days a week. And if it's just to the end of the cul-de-sac, fine. You can go further later, right? But I want you to do that 3 times a week, okay? I want you to increase your physical activity. Now, if you're already doing kickboxing classes or whatever, good for you. Maybe you want to go 3 to 4 times a week, okay? So those are the 5 steps that I have for you for a healthy body even after childbirth. 1, you're going to decide to love and accept yourself right now exactly the way you are. 2, you are going to write and recite affirmations about the body that you want. 3, I want you to visualize your new body. Visualize and feel what it's going to be like when you meet your goal. And I want you to act right now as if you are already there. 4, I want you to keep a food diary for at least 3 days. And 5, I want you to increase your physical activity up to at least 3 times a week. Well, there you have it. My 5 tips for a healthy body even after childbirth. Remember, you are as powerful as you choose to be.